Hi, Josie. How are you?
Hi, Alan. I'm great. And you?
Good. Josie, thank you so much for taking a moment to tell our viewers what you were experiencing when you came to see me. I know it was about driving anxiety, but what if you put it in your own words for us?
Sure. I had always driven on the highway my whole life.
Hmm.
I had a car accident probably about 13 years ago, which was not even on the highway. So, right after my accident, I went on the highway. I got a severe major panic attack, and that terrified me. I got off the highway and I couldn't drive on the highway anymore. Every attempt that I had made to go anywhere, getting on the highway, it literally crippled me. I was frozen with fear, like I was terrified, and all these thoughts were going through my head. I'm going to die. I'm going to get in an accident. Oh my gosh, I have to hurry up. All these cars coming to the point where sometimes my body was shaking. But every time I attempted, result was that I would have to exit off the next place. And I just avoided it altogether for about 10 years until I came to see you.
So, Josie, could I just ask you, what was the catalyst to make a change after 10 years? Why did it take so long?
Well, I just got tired of being afraid. I really miss driving on the highway. I loved it. I loved taking trips. And I knew that I had to go to Toronto sooner or later. It was something that I did not like living with. It was crippling for me. And I said, no, I've had enough. I'm not doing this anymore. So I'd actually had tried other therapy methods with no success. And I saw your article one day. I was looking up hypnosis and I came to see you.
Awesome. I just wanted to ask you, your experience in hypnosis. What did it happen all at the same time? You came to see me for 5 sessions. This is a fifth session you're doing today.
Yes.
But what were the changes like? Were they immediate? Were they gradual? Did maybe you could share a few of your experiences between the first, second, third session, some of the
Sure.
big ahas that you had.
Okay, well, as I said, briefly, I want to say what I had stated was I had done other therapy methods, and we're talking 8, 9, 10 sessions, no success. I was still scared of the highway. When I came to see you, the first session, I felt more of a relief. Okay, I did it. It's not scary, but not much of a change. I was still a little fearful to go on the highway. The second session was like, okay, you know what? I feel a little better now. You know, I started gradually, slowly going on the highway to work, a little less fear, but the thoughts a little bit were still there. By the third session, I don't know what happened, but it was life changing, like a lightning bolt. And I felt this surge of energy. I can't even explain it. I felt powerful. There was no fear left. I went on the highway for 15, 20 minutes. I was driving fast. Even if instantly one or two negative thoughts came in my head, because of what you had taught me in hypnosis, instantly I said, no, that's not right. I'm not thinking negative. And it was quickly replaced with something very positive. And I kept driving. The fourth session, that was it. I remember calling you and saying, Alan, I'm passing people in the fast lane now on a highway, which I would never do. I was absolutely terrified. One guy ahead of me was actually slow and I had to pass him. So fourth session, I for me, I feel like that's it. I'm ready. I'm ready to do long distance. And I know now that even if I have a negative thought, it's not going to last long. Whereas before it would drag on to the point it would terrify me that I'd have to exit. But now I don't even I barely have a negative thought. Everything's replaced by goodness.
So one final question for you. just for the people who are sitting on the fence, who have these long-standing fears, what would be
Yeah,
your recommendation? I mean, don't say go see Alan because that's a gift.
right,
But
right.
what would you recommend for those people to make a
To do,
decision?
to do. I can only speak from my own experience. And I know everybody has their own path that they do on how they want to heal. But for me, because I had tried so much, I would say do hypnosis because it's not you, the practitioner gets right into your subconscious mind. And I was able to go back. I mean, when I remember 7, 8 years old, and it cleared up everything that had happened to me. It just came like a floodgate out full of tears. It had cleared out all my bad experiences, which therapy was never able to do. And that's all those blocks that were preventing me from moving forward. So if somebody asks me, I would say do hypnosis. And people are weary of it, but there's nothing to be afraid of. You're not going to dance like a chicken. You have control of your mind. You shouldn't be afraid. I would say try it.
So if I were to tell you to dance like a chicken right now, would you?
Probably yes, because
No,
I know
no,
you.
no,
No,
wrong
no, no,
answer.
no, no, no. I wouldn't. I was joking because your methods worked. I'd be like, okay, he is asking me to dance like this. It might work.
Well,
No, 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 I wouldn't. No.
Josie, thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
for your testimonial. I really do appreciate it, and I wish you a really wonderful life, a great
Thank you.
trip to, I believe it's Alaska. You're making a big
Alaska.
trip, road trip. So I
Yes.
wish you best of luck moving forward, and thank you so much for being my client and
Thank you.
being part of my life as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan.
Okay.
You might want to take the chicken thing out. That's
No, that stays in.
good.
But how do I stop recording? That's what I'm looking for. There we go.
Oh no.